All of them were holding a cup underneath the girl, which really makes it not hot, by the way. Like, if
strong disagree, friend.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
It's another edition of KFC Radio on the Barstool Sports Network. Who do we have on the show today?
Miss Pat.
Miss Pat. Okay, we just talked to Miss Pat. Shit was fucking funny. She goes back and forth with Jackie. Oh my God. It is hilariously inappropriate.
It is.
And
Kevin was like, I don't even know if we can laugh.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure what I'm allowed to laugh at and react to.
I have such a reaction to immediately laugh that I can almost get myself in trouble.
Yeah.
Because like I'm always I stay on the edge. Like somehow, some way, I'm always right on the verge of
shitting your pants.
3 things, in fact. Yeah. Shitting my pants, laughing, crying. I'm
like if
I am suspended. I'm like Vecna, just suspended there between all 3 things. Where it's like
if the wind blows one way,
yeah.
it's happening. Yeah, I know that.
And so I'm always like, particularly when we're talking to like a very funny comedian, I'm always like ready like and laugh.
Yeah.
And
so you just like let it rip.
She's just trying. I was like, ooh, that was a loud laugh for what she said.
Yeah. Some words we're not allowed to say. Some insinuations we're not allowed to make. So that's fucking amazing with Jackie. Shout out to Jackie, back at work right away. Still out here with a thick Italian
full
skin.
Week off.
Full week off.
Full week off.
Yeah. Well, 3 days. 3 days.
Oh, because we're talking 6 days off, but you had a weekend.
But I had a weekend.
Is this your first episode? Oh yeah, it's your first episode on the show.
My first episode on the show. I want to say it's swollen.
Show the people.
And that's why it's swollen, and that's why it looks like this. And it's going to go down. It's going to look hopefully cute. I don't know. But they said I have thick Italian skin, and so that's why I'm like swelling more than the average person. But it's going to go down. I didn't get steroid shots.
Did a doctor herself, told you?
Well, he said
their self. A doctor their self told you that you have thick skin.
Well, so since he cut into me, he knows that I have thick skin.
Right? I don't think thick skin's a real thing.
No, and so then he goes, well, I know so you have thick skin. What ethnicity are you? And I said, well, I'm Italian.
So you can't ask that.
Okay, yeah. He said, but he said, what are you? And I said, I'm Italian. And he said, oh, that makes sense. Italians have thick skin and thick tissue, and that's why.
I thought he was joking.
What's his name? We can cut it out. What's his name?
Dr. Richard Reich.
I was hoping he was gonna be an Italian, and she's gonna be
bro. He's an Upper East Side plastic surgeon. Thought he was Italian. Yeah, it's my name's Anthony Maltasani. I'm here to do your nose job. I don't think so.
You could have said he was a doctor.
Yeah,
an Italian doctor.
Bro, if I'm an Italian doctor, if you're an Italian doctor, you get no business.
This guy might have an anger issue. And then he just freaks out in the middle. Like, God damn it.
They're
still putting pineapples on pizza.
I thought at first it was maybe a joke that you didn't get, like, thick skin. You know, like, you have thick skin, you can take a joke.
No.
But he said, like, you have thick tissue.
He said I have thick tissue.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that does feel like it could be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Can I tell you something?
I refuse to believe that certain ethnicities...
You want to go against my doctor?
Huh?
You want to go against my doctor?
Yeah, this will be the first time I go against a doctor on this show. Give us 15 minutes. We're going to do it again. Yeah, I just don't think that, like, certain ethnicities or races have thicker skin than other people.
Well, that's because you have thin skin.
Like, okay, what ethnicity is taller than most people? Fuck, I know the answer to that one.
I was gonna say all of these things you're about to say are probably very.
I know,
real.
yeah, that's Norwegians. Norwegians are the tallest.
Yeah, like,
people.
but like, I'm sure there's, that's the reason why people have different colored skin and different, like, the problem when you Google thick skin is that the euphemism thick skin comes up, not the fucking.
Yeah, because that's the real one.
I almost let me see. So Nick posed an idea at one point, Jackie.
Oh yeah.
Of we have like a funeral, like a roast for your old nose.
No.
But I thought that was kind of mean.
No, I think
as
we
a
can
form of support.
We can absolutely do that once we're sure that I'm gonna have,
a good nose.
Nose. Because if not, that's just gonna be so sad.
It's a botch job. Jackie's comes back with
She's like, I wish I had the old nose.
Botch job. That's a botch job.
But we can absolutely do the roast.
It was more out of support to be like, so you're never second guessing yourself.
No, exactly. That actually
Right, but
I
it does imply like, hey, the first 23 years your nose was fucking ugly.
Yeah, but
you
like
know?
that, I'll be able to take that as long as I know that I have
You
like
have a good
cute,
one now.
I have good
Yeah,
nose.
that's
Again,
like when
I
people
think
tell Dave
Italian
that he
is
used
good.
to be ugly. He's like, but I'm not now.
Yeah.
So what the fuck ever, you know? I almost though tweeted. I deleted the picture because I needed space on my phone. But I was saving this picture, deleting around it at one point because I was like, I gotta keep it. I was watching Lord of the Rings, and there was one of the dwarfs was on the camera.
Do they have racist dwarfs too?
What?
Do they have racist dwarfs too? Or is it
I
just
would
an
imagine all dwarfs are racist.
Well, no.
People are racist about the dwarfs in Lord of the Rings.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about the bankers in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, the goblins. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not quite.
Well, there was a side profile of just a fucking honker on one of the dwarfs, and I almost tweeted like, live look at Jackie's nose, or Jackie's old nose, or her swollen nose, or whatever.
You're also just quite literally describing a tweet I received by a stranger yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say. John's been tagged in that one a few times.
what was the picture of?
This one is of the racist stuff, but it was. I tweeted the picture.
Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
Everybody, bring your John nose tweets in.
I tweeted this picture just like being like how big. Like, you see this like from the back of my hair to the tip of my nose.
Yeah, it's a
And
football
someone
field.
replied with this, which is very accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what if I went.
Who is that?
That's the racist. Dude. Those are the fucking bankers in Harry
They
Potter.
made them like caricature Jews, right?
Yeah.
Caricature Jews,
They made them the fucking propaganda Nazis used.
That's crazy. Did they name him like Gargamel?
I don't know what that means.
It's just like a very Jewish name. That like Gargamel was like the bad guy in the Smurfs who was like this
Oh
big
yeah.
old
I think
Jewish-looking
they
guy.
are like. I think there is some kind of
See,
racist naming.
I actually really like that picture of me in that one. So you're a shit out of luck, man. I don't know. We gotta keep circulating that fucking poster.
Oh, I don't care. I think it's hilarious. I'm not embarrassed of that.
It's
That's
you
just
know,
what I look
the
like,
hair,
man.
The hair is what's funny though. 'Cause
The-
it makes your head look like it's like
It's
the wrong shape or
humongous,
something.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
I didn't realize how much hair I have until right now.
That's a good thing. That's what you want. You know. I want to shave my head so fucking bad.
I might shave my head.
Will you?
I might let it rip all winter and then
then-
in the summer fucking shave it.
Go. Are you gonna shave your beard too? Just be like a fucking cue ball.
No, dude. I would-
You'll look. What's like a big round ball with a fucking thing sticking out of it? I don't know what you'll look like. Yeah.
Mr. Cone.
I don't know what that is, but sounds about
I know,
right.
in my head, it's a
Stick figure with a big nose.
no.
Oh. Okay, that's what I was picturing.
Let me finish.
I was gonna say a Pikmin.
A what?
Google a Pikmin real quick.
Pikmin. Pickmen.
Pikmin. Old video game. That guy.
Yeah, well, that's not nice.
You said
Wait, which
round
one?
No.
None of them
The leader. You said round ball with a big nose.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, but that's more of a bulbous nose. I have a
Pointy
nose.
thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what Jackie's nose looks like right now.
Yeah.
When Miss Pat says what she thinks Jackie's nose looks like, I mean it was like a bomb drop.
Yeah.
Like the room stopped for a second. It was fucking hilarious. Anyway, we have tickets on sale right now. DC, we're coming down next week. 2 weeks from now, next week,
No.
whatever. The 29th.
8 days. Yeah.
8
7
days from now, 7 days, a week from now. DC Improv, about 50 tickets are left. We want that to be a sellout, so please, DC, do your thing, show some love. Make sure you show out so that we'll come back in the future. We want that to be a sellout, so go buy the tickets. If you go to KFC Radio Social, you can click our link. It has our tickets available. Also, we are doing a merch challenge right now at Barstool Sports.
Oh yeah!
We love those!
It's Merchapalooza!
Let me tell you what everybody loves at Barstool Sports when we get the emails saying that we all have to push merch at the same time because we know that you guys, the consumer, love it. Nothing quite like when you open up your social media and all of your favorite Barstool bloggers are just tweeting promo codes.
With lies about what they'll do with the money.
Yeah. One thing we will do. So the contest is from September 21st to 28th. Whoever sells the most using this promo code gets a cash prize. And I originally said I was going to give it to these guys. You guys have been bumped. Robbie Fox has teeth falling out of his head. we got to take care of him. So everybody use promo code Robbie he literally his molar is out of his head right now, and he couldn't afford a replacement. Listen, if it's as much for me as it is for him, I can't be associating with people who don't have their full mouth of teeth. Okay, we gotta have everybody's got to have 30 teeth or whatever it is. You know.
You know who the only person I know who had fucking teeth fall out of their head was? Charlie Kelly.
Right. That was amazing. It's one of my favorite scenes ever. We need, and
Dude,
if you
stop pulling your teeth out.
and if you do need to lose your tooth, we got to be able to put a new one right back in there. Baby. You got to get a crown or a bridge or whatever the fuck it is, a veneer. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna get Bob a tooth. So, what you can do, 2 birds, 1 stone, is buy KFC Radio merch and use the Robbie code. So it doesn't matter what you buy; it just matter what you get 10% off. So you can buy my stuff, Sad Boy stuff, KFC Radio stuff, Jacked Up, whatever. Just use promo code Robbie, get 10% off, and help put a tooth back in that man's head.
And then
he needs it.
Maybe we'll relent, and you can use your social media again.
Yeah.
Without being bombarded.
Just know that we don't like that either.
Don't you fucking dare use promo code fights. I want mine to be 0. I want to have 0 promo. I want Robbie to have a 10,000. Buy a ton of Sad Boy stuff. Buy a ton of KFC Radio stuff. Buy a ton of all that shit. Use code Robbie so Robbie can win. Don't you dare use fights.
That's the business acumen here at Barstool Sports, man. Today's episode is brought to you by WhistlePig. We Miss Pat came in here, did her interview, and wiped us out of our WhistlePig.
Yeah.
She took 6 bottles of WhistlePig with her.
And we're going to send her more.
She's throwing a party.
Miss Pat.
We're happy to give it to her.
Miss Pat, some people, Miss Pat's crew, collect WhistlePig. They were having us autograph bottles for them.
Wait, the one woman said she collects it, right?
Uh-huh.
And we autographed. Is that why? Because it's like, is that why we autographed it? Because it's a collection thing, or is she wanted it autographed because she just likes us?
I think it's a collection.
Okay.
And then, but then the other person we autographed for, that was just because she just likes us. Because then we autographed money for her too.
Yeah, we just were signing $100 bills. Ain't no thing. They were fake. So WhistlePig brought to you today by the WhistlePig Whiskey and the maple syrup. Miss Pat was like, "What the fuck is this? Is this whiskey?" I was like, "No, it's maple syrup." As always, I take my celebratory swig of WhistlePig syrup.
I'll have a swig of WhistlePig whiskey.
I love it so much. I really genuinely love this syrup.
I genuinely love this whiskey.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Look at us.
It's the best whiskey in the game, man. It is the coolest brand we've ever associated with, the coolest people we rock with, the best whiskey, the best farm that we've ever been to. I've only been to one farm, but whatever. It's the shit, bro.
Honestly,
It's
the
just
thing
the
that sucks about our
fucking-
WhistlePig ad reads is that like it
like
should be 10 seconds.
I fucking throw it out.
WhistlePig
Like,
is
don't even-
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's it, dude.
End of story.
Like I don't need to hit you like 60 seconds of this and make sure the call to action is that. And it's like, this shit is fucking awesome. They're awesome
It is
for
the
even agreeing
perfect-
to pay us, be a sponsor because they probably could get it for free. But they're like, no, fuck that. We want you guys to succeed.
We just watched a whiskey video. We just happened to while we were having lunch. Kevin pulled up a whiskey video to show me, and they were trying a different kind of whiskey. And one of the tasters said, "This is not a whiskey I would recommend to use as an old fashioned or whatever, something like that." And this is a whiskey I would use.
This is a whiskey you could do with everything. You can drink it neat. You can drink it on the rocks. You can do it for an old fashioned. Fucking whatever. I mean, if you're doing like a whiskey and Coke, it's just the best. I would always use it. I would not recommend putting Coke in there though. It's like just drink it. Fucking.
It works. It's very good
but
because
either way.
it's so strong. The rye comes through. It's a 6-year age, 100% rye. It's fucking unbelievable.
Got that spice to it.
That's it.
Yeah. So big things are coming. We've already done a lot with them. Big things are even furthermore coming. So go to WhistlePigWhiskey.com. I wish I didn't throw that paper away.
Shop.whistlepigwhiskey.com.
Shop.whistlepig.
These motherfuckers changed it on us again.
What?
They changed it on us again.
I think they did. They added the shop.
They added the shop.
Yeah. They're just tricking me. They're out there trying to trick me, man. Okay. There's a few things we need to talk about today. First of all, did you hear Dave's reaction to the Upfronts on his show?
Yeah.
It was funny. I mean, he was laughing. It was so egregious. He was laughing at us. But it was It's what we talked. Like I guess in the last episode we talked about how we got left out and how it was a big slap in the face. But it was almost in a weird way, like it finally got somebody to recognize us, and for Dave to be like,
It's like when you trip over something and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't know that was there.
Yeah.
You kind of stumble. Who fucking put that there? that's KFC Radio's new tagline. Who the fuck put that there?
Stub your toe on KFC Radio. Yeah, he said it was. He said it was just like an egregious mistake. He was like, they fucking invented podcasts. They were the very first podcast, and they're not up there. I was thinking about if we got up there though. I think I genuinely would have said, this shit's running too long. Let me just tell you real quickly. We can talk about anything under the sun. We're very authentic. Like, please buy into us. And like, my gift to you will be that we're only up here for 30 seconds tonight. Like,
That's
next?
what they did.
Dave did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's got a feel for the room. He knows what's up. So it's not like we even would have put on a huge, production.
We would have gone out there and we would have been like, fuck this. We're anti-corporate.
Fuck the man. Bad call.
I'd have fucking brought red spray paint joint, like an anarchy sticker on the wall. Try to get everyone to rise up. Cause your boss here, kill your masters.
Break the chains. So, huge news from the world of science. Science says they have definitively, they say that they have definitively proven what squirt is.
Kevin sent me this video yesterday, along with, I think, the full science
that's
breakdown.
what's funny is that there's a timeout. That's the closest play I've ever seen. Watch this. I don't think I've ever seen a legitimate tie go to the runner type shit. Like, watch these 2 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like simultaneous, right? Okay. So yeah, I sent you a video yesterday along with the scientific abstract. So I saw a TikTok, and then this woman, there was a nurse, and then I went to the website, and it was called enhanced visualization of the female squirt. What's crazy is they're using the word squirt. There's also ejaculate around there, but a lot of it just says like squirts, squirting, squirted.
I
squirt.
like that, dude. Use the word you're talking about.
Well, yes, but these
so
doctors
many
use it.
industries, like they fucking gatekeep their industry, so you can't get
even
in
talk
because you
about
don't
it.
even know what. I don't know. I don't
Right.
know what that word means. Like, so you mean ejaculate? Fuck, you mean ejaculate? Like, no, squirt. Like, I know what you mean now. Okay, I can participate in this conversation.
Right. We know what we're talking
Dr.
about.
DeStefano.
So, doctors scientifically figured out what squirt is by putting a catheter into 5 females, completely draining them of their urine, their pee.
Oh wait, the catheter would be sick. I wouldn't want a catheter.
Catheters
No,
are
no,
not sick, dude.
No, but just like if people just sucked piss out of me, that'd be so dope. Dude, if someone just stuck a needle in your bladder and just sucked the piss out, that'd be funny.
Well, I guess that's what a catheter is, dude.
Yeah, no, but I'd rather the needle go into
My
me.
stomach than my dick.
Yeah, wherever my bladder is.
You've
just,
had a catheter in before?
I don't believe so.
It's so weird. It's kind of like the belly button feeling.
Oh, really? That's not so
Well,
bad.
when it's coming out. Do this. Put your finger into your belly button and then roll it down. So you're pushing down on your belly button. Do you feel it in your tip?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that if I do that, I get a weird feeling right on the tip of my dick. It's
I
like
gotta
that.
get it. I gotta hit the spot
I'm feeling
right.
comfortable
But
now.
hang on. It just came right now. It's like, whoops.
Tissues.
Sorry, I was trying to get a sharp fucking sensation in my dick, and I can't.
You know what's so funny?
A mistake we've all made.
I said to John, I was like, this is especially coming off the heels of Mean Girls put out a video about squirt, and it got a ton of views. I was like, this could be a viral video. And so my point was trying to come into this, I wanted to try to do it as concisely as possible. And next thing you know, we're fingering our belly buttons.
Yeah. It's not be very concise when I got a pants full of cum.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go viral.
The doctors put the catheter in, removed all the urine. They then, I think using the same catheter, put indigo dye, blue dye, back into the bladder. And then they fucked them. and they fingered them. And there's video of it.
See, this is where my issue starts to come into play here, because, I mean, I guess that's science,
That's
right?
science, but those guys are like,
well,
well, also, not to be racist or prejudiced, but we know how, Eastern culture gets down when it comes to porn and sex and stuff, and all these doctors were like Yoki Yukiyama and all these like Japanese doctors.
Okay.
So I think they were like, and everything's pixelated and they're fucking.
They are.
So they,
they're very much fucking.
they like that stuff.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Son of a dickhole.
They got Cytheria up in there just blasting the fucking
Yeah, well,
laboratory
I
walls.
guess that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is like I thought it was gonna be something a little more scientific, which I guess I don't even know what that is.
No, well, this is. I mean, well,
But
like a machine.
All right,
stimulates
bring in
them?
the fucking stud horse.
Well, I did think that they were going to probably use a vibrator, and they didn't. They used guys.
I thought they were gonna go more detailed than vibrator, but then I was like, I guess it would be pretty insane to go to the doctors and get strapped to a fucking machine.
Yeah, what they need is probably like a Sybian.
Put on a seatbelt and they got some dude over in the corner pedaling.
The light bulbs are flickering because the fucking all the power is going to the vibrator.
Concise.
That's tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. So
he gets tired after the third. He need a water break.
She's like, a little more, a little more, a little more.
He's got
running out of gas.
He's got a fisherman's jacket on.
So these guys come in.
My abs hurt. I don't know if it's because I was just fingering my belly button or because of the bicycle.
You're the worst, bro.
I know.
You're the fucking worst.
You're the worst.
So they brought the guy in, and the one guy is doing what we all know, the like Spider-Man thing. The other guy, she is just standing up, like feet and hands like on the ground, just like totally bent over doggy style, and he's just fucking her from the back, and it's just pouring out like a faucet.
These women squirt.
And then the last one was a girl just like on her back, legs up, almost like giving birth type shit, and he fucks her and pulls out, and it's just but it's all.
It must be nice to be the guy who like you walk into the room after the guy who's doing the hand stuff, and he's like, all right, so like just here's how I break it down.
He's like, no, I do it.
It's like, no, I'm just gonna use my fucking big fat dick.
My big fat dick is. See, but this is the thing. So anyway, let me finish. So all of the squirt that came out was blue, thereby proving that the indigo that was in the bladder, it came out. So it's got to be urine. Then I keep reading though, and there's something inside women called the Skene's gland. I don't know how to say it. Skenes. Skene's glands. And that it's like the female prostate. It's like a gland. I think the urethra runs like along it, and that secretes like the like when a girl gets wet. So that seems like cum, right?
Yeah.
So, but if that mixed with the blue, it would still come out blue. So how would you know? What you need to do is put a different color dye in the glands. So you need to put some blue dye over here and some yellow dye over there. And if it comes out green, then you know it's pee and girl cum. And if it comes out just green, you know it's girl cum. And if it comes out just blue, and then if it's like a turquoise teal, well, we start to do a little scale.
Well, that's a great point because like I mean, these women are fucking pissing.
Yeah, the one girl is.
It's just
like I was like, I don't need any indigo to tell me that girl's pissing. That girl is pissing, bro. That girl is just peeing.
It's fucking
because it was. Pissed. You know what it was like? He was fucking her and he pulled out and it kind of gushed.
And then he got a glass of water.
All of them were holding a cup underneath the girl, which really makes it not hot, by the way. Like, if
strong disagree, friend.
So I guess what they determined, though, I guess as I'm saying this out loud, if it was just pee, meaning if it just came from the bladder, it would have been like strong blue indigo. So the fact that it was like watered down a little bit means that it also mixed with this girl cum. So it's kind of what we already know. It comes from the bladder. It's mostly pee. It's mixed up with a little bit of girl cum if you're doing it right. Now, there's also plenty of chicks in porn and probably in real life who just piss. They just decide to piss. And guess what, though? Guess what? I don't fucking care. Okay? Like it was funny. When I was telling somebody yesterday, I was explaining the experiment, and I said like, what? No, you had to say it.
I'm just just being like squatted down with a cup, being like, this is number 1 or number 3.
Yeah, I mean the scientific method over here. They had gloves on and they're in white coats.
Dipping
and
your
shit.
finger in like Denzel in Training Day. Like, ooh, that's the club. That's
good
just
shit.
uncut right there. That's from the skis. That's straight from the skis.
Oh yeah,
Like, I spit out
I
your
get my shit
cartoon.
straight from the skis.
That's
I think though. So like when I explained it, it was funny. I said like I almost hit the punchline. Like the big reveal is like, and it came out blue, and she goes, oh, so it's pee then, huh? You know, like disappointed, like oh, I'm fucking peeing on
So
you, huh?
it's pee.
And but
You're like, yeah.
that was my point. I was like, yeah,
Like, yeah.
yes it is.
You're fucking pissed.
And it was like, well, I would like to think that I'm not. And I was like, well, you are, but like it's different. Getting fucked to the point that you pee on me is very different from you just like popping a squat and peeing on me. You know, like if I achieve that, if I either fuck you so good or so just wild that you pee, guess what? I'm a happy customer. Okay, I am a happy camper. If I'm sleeping and I wake up and you're squatting over me and you pee on me. Still a happy customer. I just would prefer.
I'm not going to the manager or anything.
Still a happy
If a friend
camper.
tells
Just
me, I'll
would
say it was
rather
a
not.
mediocre experience.
I still
I want
think
to do that. I'll
though.
be like, I made my girl come last night. Like, oh, how'd you do it? Like, I was tied up in the bathtub. She just kind of straddled it.
I still think.
hate the things I
so
said.
the final. Let me find the exact. Let me pull it up because. There was like the conclusion, and I was like, all right,
Bro,
like,
you read this thing. You read this report like you were approving it for a medical board.
well, yes, but it was 1 page.
Oh, okay.
But I am super into this. Not gonna lie. How about this? I mean, here it is. Enhanced visualization of the female squirt. It's by Miyabi Inu, Yuki Sekiguchi, Nurika Niyoyama, and Tomoko Kobayashi, and Moto Araki. You horny motherfucking doctors. Like, how about you go out there trying to cure cancer instead of being like, it's the squirt piss.
Like, dude, that people don't talk about cancer anymore. They talk about squirt piss.
They everybody talks
They've
about
been talking
piss.
about for half a decade.
And girls, like porn stars tell you it's pee, but I'm like, you guys, I'm not saying you're not peeing. I get that you're on stage performing and you're just pissing on dudes. I'm talking about the average girl or the above average or the rare girl.
Talk about the superior woman.
the really fuck. So the final result, conclusions. The main component of squirt is urine, but may also contain fluid from the Skene's glands. So it's like that actually doesn't do much,
No.
But it does like
all
to
scientific studies is like,
okay,
inconclusive.
back to zero.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you told me that, it's from the bladder, but there's also some girl cum, I'd be like, yeah, I already knew that. But it's cool that you did it and figured it out with fucking indigo dye. You know? Now we can color some Easter eggs.
It is.
Now, I mean, honestly, if you look at the fucking the
take those
video of it,
too.
you can drop an egg in there and put some vinegar in there, and it will dye your egg no problem. I mean, and the funniest thing, obviously we won't show it, but this is the music they play. Meanwhile, so think of this music, and then picture a hand in between a girl standing up, in between her cheeks, just going.
Bro,
In slow motion.
this is, if you've seen the video,
It's hilarious.
this is not the music you would be
But
hearing.
look at that. That's like you're painting your Easter eggs blue right there.
Bro, when this
Oh.
video when this video started,
Off the magic dragon.
I did hear a song. and it was not this. It was, my name is Kid Rock. Ball with the ball to bang.
Dude. Bro, look at this guy's arm. It's just covered in blue. His arm is just blue like he's fucking like Aquaman or some shit. He is just...
These women didn't even know what kind of study they were participating in. Like, all right, so you women just pissed? Well, the guy fucked me. Like, they're all just
But what I don't get is this.
Just pissing.
What was that?
I'll tell you what,
A cup of...
if Squirt was blue, it would not be the
This looks like...
the sexual preference it is today.
I feel like this...
What if it was just different colors?
If it was, I think
the rainbow.
I can't speak for everybody.
I don't know. This... I'm a big blue guy. I love the color blue.
That got you fucking boned up?
I'm just thinking it's like you're making an Avatar squirt. It's just it's like it feels like Alien, you know? Like it does feel like you're... Listen, bro, I don't care if you're pissing on me or if you're coming on me. I don't care if it's blue, green, white, purple, whatever. I'm into all of it, bro. So girls, whatever. I feel like girls get like self-conscious about it. It's like, listen, we all can fucking smell it a little bit. We all know that it's definitely a little bit of pee. And who cares? Change the sheets and let's do it again later. Get some fucking, those waterproof sheets.
Rubber
and
sheets?
Put the
Yeah.
rubber sheets. I
already have them.
I have a rubber blanket that I put underneath the top sheet. And I just leave there, you know?
You do?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like...
It's just always, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready.
Yeah, and it's like, because I don't need to going on the mattress. I'll change the sheets. I don't want to change the mattress. That's a bit much.
Yeah, I just don't change mattresses.
But
Bro, you should see my mattress. It's a goddamn fucking mess.
Looks tie-dye.
what's up with the pillows? Do this a lot. The yellow.
Oh, it's...
What is it? Like sweat?
Sweat. I imagine.
Or is it piss? Let's do an experiment. John's just peeing on his pillows. I think it's piss, guys. So I think what I will say as Squirt Doctor here, I will say it's like 88 piss, 12% girl cum. I also think it depends on, like, is your bladder full or did you drink a lot? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, if you had to pee and in the middle of it, I'm just pushing down on your fucking stomach, you're probably going to pee on me. And that's okay. And truly, genuinely, though, I think I cut you off before, but you said something you were about to say, like, I'm not going to speak for everybody. I'm going to speak for every guy. You can cum or piss on them.
Oh.
they won't be, they'll be okay with it. At the very least, they'll be like, whoa, that was a lot, but like they'll enjoy it. Yeah. There's no one who's gonna be mad.
Wait.
No one's kicking you out of bed for coming or peeing on them.
Yeah. Oh, for fucking come on.
From the female point of view, just want to be clear on that.
Yeah.
From the female direction, if guys just run up on girls peeing on them, you will get kicked out of bed.
Can you pull up the Mac Always Sunny? Is that piss? That's all I think about. I've been thinking about this whole conversation. It's arguably my favorite Sunny clip. It is so fucking funny. I don't even care if it's in the show or not. I just want to watch it real quick.
Is that piss?
Pull over, you little dickhead.
Jesus Christ! Covered in piss! Maybe you shouldn't be throwing jars of pee out the window!
Yeah. But isn't that funny? If you're sleeping in the back of a Subaru and someone throws a fucking jar of pee on your chest, you're upset. If you're laying in bed and a jar of pee hits your chest, you're like, that was hot. I don't know, man. It's all about time and place. The time and a place for everything, man. Probably need 5 minutes after that, huh? Yeah. Probably. I was about to say
You have to do play-by-play of the Mets Brewers. All right, Rowdy, tell us.
I was about to.
He's 0 for 1 with a flyout, 222 on the year.
I can give you 5 minutes on this. The Brewers, me and Clem said the Brewers, I think are contractually obligated to always have one guy on the team who looks like a Milwaukee Brewer.
Oh, I
and
can see
Rowdy
that.
Tellez is the guy
Yeah,
this year.
yeah.
There's always like a fat guy or a guy with a, a big handlebar mustache.
It's
or like
the guy they just pull off the line over at Miller
Yes,
Lite.
right.
Like,
Right.
guess who wins today?
You. Rowdy's your name?
Yeah.
Grab a bat.
He's got a fucking
You're DH tonight.
He's got a fucking barrel full of hops, and he's getting like the hospital gown stuff. And they're like, nope, not today, Rowdy. Head on down to fucking head on down to the Brewer Stadium, and no, you go deep. Yeah, no, he'll ride the slide. He always does every time.
Oh man, I love it. If you want to go watch the Brewers or the Mets or the Braves or anybody but the goddamn Phillies who couldn't win a fucking game to save their lives, they have a 10-game losing streak in September while they're chasing like the playoffs, and they still might make it. That should be like
Really?
illegal. I mean, if they keep losing, they're not gonna obviously, but they still could. They didn't help us at all against the goddamn Braves. The Nats, are they still up right now? All right, the Nats are up right now, doing a little bit of help potentially. Top 9. Oh, baby. Oh, talk dirty to me. So, pennant race baseball is on. We got football is back. We've got, obviously, NHL and NBA coming. Also, of course, year-round, you can see stand-up comedy and musical concerts. All of these tickets are available on Gametime at the lowest prices imaginable. The lowest prices technologically available, because what you do, you put your tickets on sale, and then you wait to see if somebody buys them, right? Well, at the last minute, if nobody's going to buy them, you're like, fuck, I might as well get something rather than nothing for these. So let me put these on sale for like $1. Literally, you can get into the game sometimes for $1. Whatever it is, up to the second pricing, so you can get the lowest price or maybe the best ticket available. However you want to use the app, however you want to filter, that's where you can get your tickets. Download the Gametime app. Go to the account tab, create a login, and redeem code KFC for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Gametime. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. It's the Gametime app, promo code KFC for $20 off your first purchase. So Adam Levine gets caught. I can't even bring myself to say caught cheating. I genuinely believe that those people like are fucking other people.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet that the Hollywood couples that we know of, the ones that are like really hot people, really famous people, I would say like the vast majority of them are in open relationships.
I don't think so. Because I just think you know.
I don't.
I guess
I think there's a whole underbelly of NDAs and.
Hey, by the way, just so everyone knows, I think we've said this a million times. An NDA doesn't mean shit. If you have an NDA, tell us about how you're fucking Adam Levine.
But that's the thing. People
or don't. I'm kidding.
You just don't know. But the people do know. Like when this came out, like that website, that account Dumois and all that shit, they're like, yeah, we know.
Really?
Yeah, like we've gotten tips about Adam Levine and models for like a decade. So people do know. It's just not like mainstream, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't care enough, you know? It's like whatever. By the way, at one point, Miss Pat calls him Adam Maroon. It's so funny.
Yeah. So of course I know Adam Maroon.
Yeah, she was such a dick about it, too. So, the girl...
By the way, I saw these DMs yesterday. They're like, I just saw like that they were screenshotted and stuff like that. And I started to read, like, I read like a word. And I can't do it. Like I
read other people's sex.
Now that they're out, I'm happy. Like I've heard about them and all this stuff. But like before it became a thing, and it was just like, oh, do I want to read Adam Levine's sex? I couldn't do it, and I think that makes me a better person than most do.
Yeah. Well, no.
I was like, it wasn't even like I'm
means
sure
you're different for sure. Because I'm like, let me read that shit. If you think you're better than me because you don't read Adam Maroon's sex, you can suck my dick. Bro.
I want to be clear. I want to be very loud and clear. In fact, turn the mic up a little bit if you can, maybe in post. I think I'm a better person than you because I don't read just sex of strangers.
You are a indifferent person. You don't give a fuck about any of this.
No, because it's a mix of like genuinely like it's honestly it's a mix of.
You're telling me you're like I don't want to read these because I don't want to invade his privacy.
It's a mix of this is cringy, and it's a mix of I don't know what the combination is, and Adam Levine's not the first person I've ever done it with, but like, whenever there are leaked things, I'm always like. I don't feel like it's.
Well, you know what that is. It's fear of it happening to you.
Oh, 1,000%.
I'm almost like I'm not gonna post these because I don't want.
I'm hoping to put the good universe in the world.
Yeah.
That if I do it enough, people won't read mine.
I will.
Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to
It's
everybody.
gonna happen.
Someone's gonna do it someday, and
It's gonna happen. But what we can
so maybe so it's a 3 thing. It's 33% each. 33.33, just so you know, because you're not much of a math guy.
Right.
33.33%
not caring.
invasion of privacy. 33.33% kind of cringy, right? And then 33.3%. If I do this enough, no one will read my text.
Right. Okay. I understand that. I will like.
And then 0.001%. I'm better than you.
The thing is, at least in this case, whether it's Adam Maroon,
That was good math.
whether it's John Feidelberg, whether it's me, Pavs, Nick, if all of ours leak, they're all going to look the same.
The same.
Because there's what we're coming to realize is that there's something that's basically called white boy flirting, and it just involves a almost an exasperated shock at how hot we think you are. It's almost like we're a little bit angry how fucking hot you are, because it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I've downright yelled at people.
Yeah, like it's like you have no fucking business. That ass has no fucking business looking like that. Those tits, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I've walked around I've like stormed around my room like a fucking coked out junkie in a movie with like a gun to his head, like, what the fuck is that? Are you kidding me? God damn it.
That might be a little bit of a shock thing. I think we've all.
I just get like, what gives you the right?
In what world? In what world do you think you can have that body? Because Adam Levine's were like, he goes, holy fuck, holy fucking fuck, holy fucking fuck, I gotta see that fucking body. And it's like, you.
Yeah, I'm just.
And
it's more. It comes off as angry,
but it's not.
It's more like, oh,
it's like a stunned.
Here's what I'll say about white boy flirting.
It's truly unreal how fucking hot you are. It blows my mind. Then another girl sends out. This is a random guy, not Adam Maroon. I may need to see that booty. Fuck.
No, that also. I think that's Adam.
That's Adam Maroon too.
Because look at the same picture, right? It is.
Wait, did he say May?
Yeah. So wait, these are all him. He says, I'm now obsessed with you. And then she said, dude, aren't you like married? He said, yeah, but it's complicated. Blah blah blah. There's one part where he says,
I
like,
might need to see it. I don't know.
there's one part where he's like, you are so fucking hot. And he's like, you are so much fucking hotter in person. Like, he's just like this like overwhelmed, oh my God, my dick is now completely taking over my body. And I'm telling, you know what that is? That's your dick talking. And your dick has a very low vocabulary. It can't articulate much. So it's like, yo, man, what'd you think of her? And your dick just goes, fuck. Bro, let me tell you. Fuck. But seriously,
Kevin
dude.
from The Office trying to use just a few words.
Yeah. I mean, it's just short and right to the point. But we all kind of do it.
I told you guys about mine earlier. Just like,
yeah, what was yours?
Just shoot me in the fucking face.
Shoot me in the fucking face.
I'd rather be dead right now than have to deal with this.
And for the record, that's a compliment.
Yes, these are all good things. It's like, oh my fucking God, kill me now because you're that fucking sexy. I don't even know what to do with that.
I react to nudes and like sports highlights the same way.
Yeah,
like a big hit. I'm like, oh shit!
Like, that it's like it's like the dunk contest. You know, you see like a real good one and you're like, oh.
But also like, because I know sexting isn't about me. You're just looking for a dopamine hit. You want someone to say you're hot. Like, I don't. You want me to actually say what I would do? It's like, I don't know. You want to like fucking maybe eat that pussy a little bit. Like that.
Do you want me to eat that pussy?
To maybe
a little bit.
Maybe eat that pussy a little bit. like there is
maybe a little
there's
a
like
little munch. A little.
There's nothing like
lick.
Almost everything sexual. There's nothing I can bring to the situation that will improve it. So I'm just gonna say things that let you keep doing your thing, because that's making you happy.
There's a reason why we use the word fantasy, right? It's like, this is all playing pretend.
Yeah.
And then, you're going to get some mediocre dick and maybe a Spider-Man hand for a little bit. But, like, let's build this up as much
damn,
fun as
girl, you make me want to come over there and fucking twist you up into knots. And then you get there and it's like, I got no knots.
Yeah, like, let's. You want to do missionary for a little while? Okay, cool.
I'm a slip-on sneaker. I got nothing for it. There is nothing.
But it still should be flattering. Like if a guy texted you, Jackie, and was like, "Fuck, holy fuck," you're like, "That's good."
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I want. Yeah,
That's what you want.
yeah,
You're going for, right?
Like, I don't fucking need you here.
But
This
it
is-
also is a little disheartening thinking now that we're seeing like the girls post like this, that they're on the other end being like, okay, like good, you know, like did my job or like whatever, he likes me. But, you know, they're not on the other end going, fuck. They're just like, okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I had an OMG typed out recently that I had to delete because I was like, I don't think she wanted to send this to a 16-year-old girl. It was just, oh my God.
What is the best what is the best response you can get? Jackie, yeah. Colleen too. What do you want? Like you send a nude or a text or something. What would be the ideal? Like, yes.
I mean, honestly, just like, fuck is like enough. I like,
All right,
probably,
then
like,
we're good.
like, or like saying something hot back.
Okay,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
I don't have that
They're
club
like-
in my bag, so I'll stick with fuck. Thanks.
I don't think that I don't know. I don't know what else you would even say.
I think as long as I think that the over the top, just like my mind is boggled, is probably the best thing.
Yeah, I mean, what I don't want.
I am aroused by your, by this text. Instead, it's just like my brain's short circuiting. my dick is taking over, and I'm just gonna be like, ah! What if it's just a voice note of me going, ah! Whoa!
Did you know?
It makes me feel like Billy Addison when he goes, "Doo!" That's what I feel about like your ass. Doo!
There's, I don't know. Like this was an eye-opening experience that I learned that exactly how I sexed is laughable.
Yeah.
I didn't
But
think I was out there
everybody
killing it, right? I didn't think I was hitting a
everybody
fucking
is.
home run every time, but I figured that I was doing okay, and I currently, because I'll reading these, I will say I am currently the laughing stock of the internet. These are like you could
But
you
it's
could,
like cut and paste.
you could find these texts in my phone.
Well,
dude.
there's also a difference of, how horny are you when you're sending these messages, right? Because because your brain,
I've sent them sitting right in this chair,
Fire
and
up.
I've sent them horny as hell too.
right. But when you're horny as hell, you're
By
worried.
that I mean erection. When I'm horny as hell, I have an erection.
but when you're horny as hell and you have your erection, you're firing off shit that you're using words and saying things that you ordinarily would not.
yeah. When I'm sitting here, that's what I'm sending the fuck.
Yeah, right. It's almost like a ha 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 ha. You're not really
Yeah.
laughing. And you're not going, oh fuck. But that's what I'm letting you know. That was really funny. I'm letting you know that was really fucking hot.
Right.
I think white boy flirting is the best way to do it.
I think we've kind of come around on it. I think
Now,
we were
when
gonna-
we did this part, we explained this to Miss Pat, and her daughters and her crew explained to us how black people flirt, and
it's different.
It's different.
It's different. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I think we could mix it up a little bit.
I think
I think we could blend those two.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it because I
Yeah,
don't want to say
I know.
what they say because
It's very funny.
I can, just to be record. I am allowed to say what they say.
Right, but we would
it is
be.
well, not all of it. Some
we can say what they say as a joke.
Yeah.
Like they the fact that to them is what like is turning them on. We would be joking.
I wouldn't be joking, but they'd laugh and I'd laugh too.
Yes,
But yeah. But I'd
be like, but for real though. after the laughing calm down, I go, but for real though.
Yeah, but you fuck funny guys, right?
Okay, so Miss Pat's on the show. We gotta do voicemails. We gotta do Am I the Asshole, right?
Oh, fucking A, yeah.
So who's the biggest asshole is brought to you by Ridge Wallets. I got my Ridge Wallets right here.
There's one out right in front of John.
And this one, because they got all different styles. This one, puppies make me happy.
Puppies make you happy? I find puppies to be a nuisance.
I don't necessarily love this line, but I do love the idea of like your wallet having a catchphrase on it or something like that. It's a talking point. It's an icebreaker.
What if you got like it's on me?
Yeah.
That's what happens when the wallet comes out.
Yeah,
It's on-
exactly.
It's
exactly.
on daddy. What about it's on daddy?
It's on daddy. Bridge wallet. It's on
that
daddy.
can be used for when I pay for
Pay for
dinner,
something
and
else.
then when I have to fight the guy who thinks it's the stupidest thing he's ever seen. Oh, it's on, daddy. Imagine you're in a fight, and people are hooting and hollering, and people are trying to start a fight, and you just keep going.
Let's go.
It's on, daddy. It's on, daddy.
I think I'd be afraid. I think I'd be like, yo,
Yeah,
this
he's
guy's
like,
messing around.
This guy's a
little crazy.
This guy responds to sex by yelling at the women.
Ah!
Yeah. It's on, daddy. Conferring with his friends. Is he saying daddy? Is that how he
So I don't know if you can get it customized. That would be cool. Like if you could be like, it's on daddy. But they've also got different, like 30 different colors, also different materials. That has the RIFD, like RFID protection, so that nobody can steal your identity. Because these guys, these are like laser tag zappers, like yoink, zap you, get your wallet,
gotten got before,
get your
bro.
credit card. Yeah, John's gotten got by the laser tag gun. This blocks that. It's also just very sleek. You got you can push the card up here if you're watching on YouTube. It's like bam, slide it right in. It's got the money clip, rubber band, elastic here, and look at that, bam. It is slim, sleek, and futuristic, man. Best way to carry your money today. Check out at ridge.com, RIDGE. Use code KFC for 10% off your order. And right now you can get entered into a contest running now through September 30th, or before September 30th. You'll be entered to win a brand new Ford Bronco or $75,000 cash if you buy a new Ridge wallet. So, I mean, everybody, if reach in your pocket right now, pull out your wallet. If it's old and raggedy and too big and falling apart and it's stuffed with like business cards from like 20 years ago, it's time to upgrade. So you might as well upgrade with the newest, sleekest, most safest wallet in the game right now. And you can get entered in a contest to win a Bronco or $75K. It's ridge.com, promo code KFC.
Oh, you know what I want to say real quick before? Oh, here's Am I the Asshole? Quick one. Am I the asshole for giving someone who is a many multimillionaire and about to become half a billionaire a home run ball for free?
Yeah, what a fucking dickhead that kid is.
See, and Pavs and I talked about this a little bit earlier. I am going to say this.
Wait, how much would it have been?
No. I think Pav said it was $70K was like the starting offer, was what people project, or people in the know say like starting negotiations would have been $70K. They probably got $100,000 for it, something like that. But I will say this: now I'm 33 years old.
What's going on here?
This is the kid Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge hit
home run
his
last night.
he caught the ball. He just gave it right back. He said, "That's an accomplishment Aaron Judge deserves. Here you go."
Oh, got it.
I think it's very cool. I think it's very stupid. Like I would love to say that I'd be that dude who'd be like, I don't need money for this. It's all good, bro. But it's like it's just like having a lottery ticket and not cashing it. You know?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
there is an element of like, if it was like if it was somehow like we're on equal standing, which it just never could be because your home run ball wouldn't like mean anything. But it's like if I was taking away like money from you that I knew you needed, or it's like this is gonna go to auction for some fucking bigwig or the fucking Hall of Fame that MLB is buying it.
Yeah.
These are like huge corporations, huge entities, big money. We're talking. Let's see, Judge is 60. Yeah, would be worth 100 to 150K. His 62nd home run will be $500,000 and up. His last home run, wherever he hits, will be $1 million and up. Mark McGuire's 70th sold for $3 million. Bonds is passing Aaron, sold for $750K. Like, these are, I would give you back like your first home run or some shit, like
Yeah,
whatever.
that happened
The people-
recently with the Red Sox with Tristan Cassis.
The people who like hold it out or even swap it for like, maybe it's because I'm not a memorabilia guy, when they're like, we'll give you 2 signed bats, a signed ball, a game jersey, and some cleats. I'm like, I don't want all this crap.
Yeah.
Can you give me like
I
$500?
just had to move. It's another bag now.
I just don't want that shit. But he got him and his boys, all these fucking gabagool Yankee fans, got hooked up with like some bats and balls. But what an idiot! What a fucking idiot!
But I almost want to grab him like the fucking Billy Madison kind of deal. Like, don't leave it, because I think when I was in college, I was also dumb enough.
Yeah, you-
that I
you
would have.
think you're
I would have
doing
been
something.
like, I'd be like, dude, you fucking, dude, thank
You
you, for,
earned this.
right? Like,
Yeah.
fucking man, thank you. Like,
Yes.
when I was in college, I was too wrapped up in the beauty of sports and like too like too enamored with it. I had the rose-colored lenses, whatever you want to say, that I would not have been able to. I remember this happened once, like in my early days at Barstool. I don't know who it happened with, whatever, right? It doesn't maybe no, I forget who it was, but I remember like this being Dave's take, like, these are fucking idiots, blah 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 blah, and that was an adult man at the time, I think.
Right.
But I was like, I was young, and I was like, no, I think I would just give it back to Poppy. I'd be like, yo, like,
Yeah.
Poppy, like, here you go, man. Thank you so much for being you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so. In my head, I'm so indebted to you for everything
Right,
you've done for
right.
me that, like, I have to get
That,
now.
honestly-
I'm older now, and I think very differently. But it's almost like I wish I still thought like that. I wish I was still.
hear you. I could maybe, like, if David Ortiz was on my team and he gave me like 3 world championships, I might. I
Yeah.
actually might. That's a different story. Just like a random dude, like Aaron Judge is not a random dude, but he's still just like, guy on your team is really, really good.
Yeah.
David Ortiz like transformed the city of Boston. What I think I would do. No, I would get money, but I would also like I don't want like an autograph and shit. I maybe would want like I was gonna say like, but I don't want this either because they don't want to like hang out with me.
Right.
But it would be cool if it'd be like, can I, you like we go to dinner or fucking, but it's like I don't want to sit at dinner with a guy who's like, what the fuck am I doing here, But I don't. If there was some way to trade it for an experience like that, I'd be cool. I would probably just maybe ask for tickets. Like I want season tickets.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah, like
great seats
Well,
forever.
I'm talking about like for a 60th ball, we're talking 6 figures. I want the cash.
Yeah.
But if there's other record moments where it's like, what do you want? I'm like, yeah, I want tickets like all the time, because it's like you can just do that. Like,
Yeah.
I know you can just swap press a button.
Wait,
and
the
fucking
place
get
doesn't
it.
sell out. Give me fucking tickets.
Right, every time.
Paz was telling a story that he saw. Here, you
Yeah,
tell
I
you
saw. I was watching an Astros game a couple months ago, and it was this first round picks, first home run, and some kid caught it. Some 13-year-old kid caught it, and they just did negotiations. Went on for like 30 minutes, and then the kids start celebrating. They came to a deal, and it turns out that he just like got 8 tickets to one game and got to meet any player of his choice. So he picks Justin Verlander, and they're like, wait, not Justin Verlander. So then he goes, okay, Jose
any
Altuve,
player.
and he's like, they're like, not Altuve.
He said-
It was like, I don't know, I think it was with Jordan Alvarez, and like
he followed up. How old was he?
he was like 14, 15.
Okay, so I can get not understanding why there was a note of Verlander. I'm like, okay, how about Altuve? Like, nope, we'll go second
keep
tier,
going,
guys.
keep going here.
Bregman? No.
You're not
You
understanding
can meet the
here.
rookie whose home run ball you just caught.
It is, it's a matter, like you said, it's kind of like, having an adult. Also, by the way, as we say all this, if you caught that ball and a couple like officials at Yankee Stadium came and were like, give us the ball, you'd be like, okay, yeah.
Bro, did you see what
You would
happened?
get so bullied into it so fast.
Did you see what just happened today at lunch?
No.
When we had to get our blue cheese.
Yeah.
And so we went to this like fucking Fresh & Co. It's like, I don't know, salad bars and all that kind of shit. Kevin and I got blue cheese, buffalo chicken sandwiches, which, by the way, the black woman working the register goes,
Very racist. Let's talk about this. Is this racist? 2 white guys come up to you, a black or Hispanic woman. They order. Was she black? I don't remember.
it was
Hispanic?
it was the woman who was working the register itself.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a little questionable.
Right.
It was the
Okay.
black woman.
So
who
black
said
woman
it.
says, we say, I got a buffalo chicken sandwich. He goes, oh, I like that too. Make that 2 sandwiches. She goes, yeah, you guys look like buffalo chicken boys.
like, is that? I mean, black people eat buffalo chicken, right? Like a lot.
As I'm saying it, I'm kind of like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm about as basic white as it gets, and I love buffalo.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I know it's a basic. I honestly I don't see color, bro. I just thought it was a basic person thing to love buffalo chicken.
Shut up.
But anyway, and then we both wanted blue cheese, and they were like, go grab that at the salad bar.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk over to the salad bar, and we both kind of stood aimlessly for a second.
Yeah.
And as I said, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, were you in line? And I started to walk behind a woman to wait in a full line.
Yeah.
While people made salads.
Yeah.
And Kevin just cut the line. I was like, hey, can I just get two?
I didn't cut the line.
No.
There was a
but
guy.
you
There was a
just-
guy who was cleaning up the
Yeah.
fucking thing,
He was like, "Can I
and
get
then
two
there were
blue
people
cheeses?"
making orders, and I was like, I'm just gonna go. This guy to get the two.
Yeah. So I went to wait in line. You went to just the quicker.
And that's why you would
way.
probably give the ball back.
That's what I'm. Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that's an
you
example.
give
of
that shit back right away. I think if you catch a ball like that, I'd be like, dude, I have to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
whoever I talk to, I'd be like, I don't want to do this. I have to do this.
It's like in a negotiation. You're like, look, I'd love to
Actually,
give you $10 million.
as a matter of fact, you
I don't have $10
you
million, so
were
we have to
saying-
negotiate this.
You were saying how like you thought like I'm doing like for sport, for like the love of the game, you know? It's like that's the same reason I used to not have a fucking agent. I still really don't have an agent. Because I was always like, I'm just gonna do it the right way. Like we don't have to include the suits. Like I'll just talk to Dave myself. You know what I did? I just lost a bunch of fucking money because of that. So, you know, get an agent and get the ball, like, you know, and sell the ball. Get an agent, sell the ball. That's my fucking, and if you don't, you're an asshole. It's very hard to, well, for some people. I think some people are naturally like a little more business oriented, can have awkward interactions and then be like, then it gets resolved and you're like, all right, we're all good now. And those people are just, of course, it's a little bit awkward, but they put it aside and they're like, this is business, this is Hollywood, this is how it goes, whatever. And then I think like I'm someone who's like, oh well, like our whether it's a friendship or a relationship or a coworkership or whatever you want to call it, I'm like, it's ruined forever now. We've had a couple awkward meetings where we like, you know, yelled about money. That's it. Like we're, you know what I mean? And it's like it's not really that way, but in my head it kind of is.
I can't. I honestly don't even really know where I am on that. I guess I never really put it to the test. I walk in, they go, that's what you get, and I go, oh, see you later.
That's what I mean.
Thank you for taking your time.
Staggeringly bad. I'll do a little less. You want to go 10,000 less?
That still is when I did have an agent, and they asked, what is the minimum you want?
What is the lowest you would go? If your agent asked you that question, he's probably fucking Italian.
Do you remember what my answer was?
You said like half of what you do
half
now.
of what I make now.
The dumbest fucking person.
This is like it's like 6 years ago. I was like, if they cut my salary in half, I'll be pretty upset.
I'll be here.
But I'll see you Monday.
You dumb fucking idiot. Except for you guys. You guys can all negotiate that way too. All right, let's do one more. I'm on the asshole, then voicemails, and we'll get out of here. Okay, do you guys remember the I'm on the asshole about the Taylor Swift tickets that the guy would not pay back? Let me I'll rehash that because we did that one on the show. There's an update. So this guy and this girl, they talk for like a little bit, like go out on like a date maybe, nothing serious. But he worked for the stadium, and Taylor Swift was coming to town, so he got the tickets and secured the tickets for her and whatever. She pays him the money. They end up like not really clicking. They don't like it doesn't work out. They never really like dated or did anything serious. It was just like whatever, fizzled out. But she paid the money. Taylor Swift ends up canceling the tour.
Loverfest.
Right.
Loverfest, not the tour.
And
It's four different arenas, 4 different stadiums.
So then it's like they're waiting for like when the tickets due, like when we finally can use the tickets. Eventually, it's just declared like the concert has been canceled, and he won't give the money back.
Right, I remember this. Yes.
So she like keeps asking, whatever, like nothing. So this is like now, you know, a couple years have gone by. She is retelling the story to a new crew of friends. And they're all like, what the fuck? Because I would imagine, I'm pretty sure when we did it, it's like, this guy is definitively the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You just like stole like $1,500 from this person. Now, she tells all of her friends, they're all like, what the fuck? All of the friends in the group Venmo request the guy for the money. and like make a stink about it. They're kind of like messaging him like send the fucking money, which now he has proceeded to block the girl on like every form of communication, LinkedIn, phone, social media, everything. She was like, I didn't tell them to do that. She sent a message being like, sorry, like that that wasn't me.
Whoa, don't say sorry.
Well, so she said like I didn't, it wasn't like I was trying to orchestrate this thing or like have all my friends like bully you. But I was telling them the story and everyone was like, you should pay me back. And so like, hey man, do you want to pay me back? And that's when like all the blocking happened.
I think he
Again, definitive
I
answer?
actually I'm going to change the subject, not change the subject, change the tides here a little bit. I think he's not an asshole for the blocking. I think he's an asshole for the thing. As someone who gets randomly Venmo requested all the goddamn fucking time, it sucks, and I know it's annoying, and so I would probably just block you. Like it is,
But he blocked her on like every form of communication.
I'm thinking he's blocking the people requesting the money. He's blocking her.
He blocked her from everything,
like
DMs, texting, LinkedIn, whatever.
Were they still in communication? Like, were she still talking to the thief?
He would never reply, but like she had his number. She like would DM him. Now she can't do any of that.
I think he's definitely the asshole for the step one. That's a no brainer.
Yeah,
the Taylor Swift tickets. But
are the friends assholes for all?
Like at this point, I guess here's my question on all this. This is now 3 years ago, right? Loverfest was 2020.
Decent time, yeah.
How much time and energy are you putting into chasing a ticket, the value of a ticket?
Well, that's the thing. Is like,
was it really $1,500?
Yeah.
$1,500 for a ticket.
No, but it was like it was several tickets.
Okay.
It was like me and my 3 friends or something.
So
like
you're putting, so how much effort am I individually putting in for, let's say, $400?
Well, but she shelled out all the money.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that part.
It's between like $1,500 and $2,000, like of her money just for her.
Okay.
And now that there's no ticket, like I would understand what you're saying because then everybody gets their ticket, but it's canceled.
Yeah,
so now it's just like now you just have $2,000 or $1,500 that I sent you, and you're just keeping it.
You're just not taking
and I'm messaging you being like, hey man, we now know the concert's not happening, and no response. And then the friends all say like, give me $1,500 for the tickets that you stole, for the money that you stole. I think everybody's well within their I'm trying to say well within their whatever to do that, but well within their rights. But then you run the risk now of like now you can't contact this guy if he blocks you on everything and just says, poof, and now it's like, what are you gonna go to fucking the people's court? You're gonna go to small claims court or some shit?
Right.
I think that is what you would do next, but like I'm not doing that for it's got to be like $5,000. You know what I mean?
How long until you are like, I'm done? I think I probably asked twice.
I think I would.
Particularly, this is a person who's in my life. Like, if I don't know them,
if it's me, I'm shaming them publicly because we have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
A random person can't do that. That sucks. Because then I'm like, either I get my money or I get my satisfaction. Because I made the whole internet be like, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
And then that's
was
cool.
that worth $2,000 for you?
Yeah, right.
And it wasn't.
Right.
Like fucking
you being
like
a fucking
Will Ferrell
cheapskate.
In other guys. Is that the way you thought I was gonna?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Exactly that.
You just cost all of your social media clout for the rest of your life.
Right. You have to change everything. Yeah. I mean, it was also presented like, I know that like, this is a decent chunk of money, so like if you want to like pay me scheduled payments or whatever, because all of a sudden if you weren't ready for a $2,000 payment because of Taylor Swift from 2 years ago, like I understand that, but like it's also a low enough sum that it's like, get it together, bro.
Yeah.
By now, if you didn't have the money, by now you could have amassed it by like saving like $10 a fucking week from when I started asking you for my goddamn
start
money.
making your coffees at home. Enough of the avocado sandwiches. Avocado toast.
I just can't believe that there are people like that though. Like if this was me, this guy is just willing to walk around and be like, I stole that money, and this girl and her crew of friends all know it and are just fucking clowning me and harassing me, and I'm just gonna out of sight, out of mind, and steal that money. That's crazy to me. Not even because of the money, just because of like the internal like cool factor of like, I'm a loser.
Yeah, as
I'm
you're
a
saying this,
fucking
I
loser.
owe Jackie money. As you're saying this, I'm like, fuck, I haven't paid Jackie.
But it's different if you forget or some shit.
Yeah.
If you willingly know it, What do you owe Jackie for?
Her fucking losing surviving Barstool.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's right.
No, we have to pay you. I just totally forgot about it. You said loser, and my body went, you owe Jackie money. Jackie, I'm surprised you haven't been like, lower your voice when you talk to me when you're fucking thousands in debt, bro.
I got so many messages of people being like, echoing what John has always said, being like, Jackie's going to be a boss one day. And it's like, hey, we say that.
Yeah, right.
The fans can't start saying that. Yeah. The fans and Jackie cannot start saying that. Just to be clear, we're still the bosses. Okay? All right, voicemail time. It's brought to you by Mugsy Jeans.
By the way, shout out Taylor. I can't wait.
It's the 4 concert tour thing happening.
Yeah, but also just like last night she released, last night she got a little fun on TikTok. Taylor had a little fun.
Get a little loose.
And she announced
peeing on it?
She announced one title track for Midnight's. Not title track, because that would be Midnight's. Or maybe it is the title track. Because it's the 13th song.
Oh! Who fucking cares?
Oh, that's a good point.
Gotcha.
You did. Did you see how fast
you're like, what? You're like a puppy. What is it?
My nose came around like both my nose and my hair both swing.
Your face gets there, and your nose.
It's like a cartoon, like a wing back.
Yeah. You got your jacket? Do we have it here or no?
Nope.
It is Sad Boy season mixed with Mugsy Jeans season right now. The collab is out. The new Sad Boy season denim jacket. It's stretch denim. It's a vintage wash. It's got the silver shanks. Buttons?
Those are buttons. We call them the buttons.
I was going to say, come on.
Yeah. I guess it's not technically a button because it doesn't button, right? Like, a button I feel like has a snap to it.
I think those are snap buttons.
This is just like a fucking...
No, that's a button, bro.
I don't think that's a button, dog.
Bro, that is a button.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's a button.
I mean, there might also be something called a shank, but that's a button.
Yeah.
That has a very subtle, Sad Boy stick figure embossed on it. It's got a tan leather Sad Boy season branded patch on the back. That's subtle. It's dope. It's a really it's legitimately
it's a staple.
Very sick. It's a staple that you got to have for the fall and the spring. Also, can be like an indoor jacket that you wear as a part of like your fit.
Which I posted yesterday on my Instagram of the picture you took at Upfronts when we were not on stage.
Yeah.
When we were
backstage, when we were just standing by a bar by ourselves, while everyone asked us, "Why aren't you going on stage? Why aren't you going on stage? Why aren't you going on stage?"
Well, advertisers and employees walk by, going, "What are you guys doing standing here? Why aren't you on stage?" I don't know, man. Can you just get me a mamitas?
Yo, Jake Bass came over to me and was like, halfway through the thing, I walked to the back and Fights was just at the bar by himself, just reaching over, grabbing me.
Yeah, we were reaching around the thing, grabbing.
Oh yeah, because they stopped serving so everyone could pay attention to the fucking
show,
corporate show.
I just went home. I literally said, I'm not having one more person ask me why am I not on stage, and I just went home.
Fuck, I was gonna say something.
But yeah, you were wearing that jacket. You were leaning up against the bar.
Someone told me, I was talking to someone yesterday because they were talking about the Dave Portnoy show, and I didn't know that there was like a run of show in the green room. I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Did you know there was a comedy section? Kevin, there was a comedy section. Did you hear me?
And who?
I don't know who presented it.
Like,
I could look it up real quick. I have the runner show because ironically I was in the show because
I know. So Nick was on stage all day long in his fucking rock band. your little ska band that you're in. Fucking Nick's too busy playing fucking keyboard for the Mean Girl pod while they go on stage at the Upfronts.
So halfway through, Frankie goes, "Wait, what are we playing for you guys?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
there
we're
is
not
nothing,
on."
dude.
And he's just like, "Oh,
oh no."
The
fucking goddamn it.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? It was funny, particularly because there was a comedy section.
The run show also was 6 pages long. It was insane.
And it said 62 minutes, and I was like, no fucking
62
chance.
and a half.
Yeah, she goes, it said 62.5. I go, there's no fucking chance that this show is only an hour and 2.5 minutes. And Erica goes, yeah, I know. What do you think, like 70? And I was like, no way, it's under an hour and a half. And I think it was exactly an hour and a half.
But we had little damage control situation with it. the day people were explaining why we weren't in the comedy section, our podcast was out with Mark Normand and Sam Morril on it, and then that night our appearance on Bert Kreischer's Something
new
Burning
show.
came out.
Yeah.
There just wasn't room for you guys in the comedy podcast.
That's why it's funny. That's why Dave was laughing. He's like, it was so fucking ridiculous that I just had to laugh about it.
By the way, speaking of that, real quick too, the Something's Burning. I hope people are still going to watch it. Something's Burning. It's on Bert Kreischer's YouTube channel. Maybe because I've muted the internet and I've successfully achieved my goal. I haven't gotten one single negative review.
know,
Everyone's
people
like, you
love
guys
it.
fucking crushed it.
I forgot about. Let me finish this real quick.
Okay. I forgot what the middle
Get that. So go get the denim jacket right now. It's sad boy season coming up. Seasonal depression is right around the corner. You gotta have
By
your
the way,
jacket. You
did
gotta
you
have
see
your
what
fit.
that tweet I sent today about transitioning from summer to sad boy season? I found a playlist called Sad Bops.
Oh yes, yeah, you just showed me that.
It
I
is
saw that. Yeah,
unbelievable.
It's good.
I can't recommend the playlist Sad Bops.
Sad bops with your.
It's just
with your.
upbeat songs like that, like what that TikTok girl cried to.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're just like, fuck yeah, this is sick.
Get your jacket at Mugsy.com. Get the sad boy jacket. Put on the bops and enjoy yourself. I forgot, and also they left it in. When I asked Bert Kreischer if he had sex with a girl who had Down syndrome
What?
during Something's Burning, I did that. I was like, yeah, that story we had sex with that girl who was, and he was like, no, no. He was like, she.
Wait, did you
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
yeah. You're like, yeah, that's what I said.
I was kind of like, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. But like, I got a text from somebody being like, I love that part where you did that. I was like, holy shit. I did.
Well, we also got a text from Nick being like, I must have been out of the room the time you guys all agreed you'd become Nazis.
Yep. No, terrorists.
Terrorists.
Oh no, Nazis were thrown in there too.
I don't remember
It was
that
like you
either.
would have got caught up in it. That was a good speech.
It is just like
Sober too. Well, we had a couple
were
cocktails, but like,
sober. I think it was 2.5 hours. I think
Yeah,
I
we
probably
had a
had
couple
4 or
drinks.
5
It
drinks.
got
Yeah.
condensed into like an hour and a half, but like, yeah, you guys were pouring stiff, man.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But we were just letting it fly.
Yeah, it
whole
was.
thing.
And also, I stand by it. I just like that wasn't a drunk thing. Like, I just like being parts of groups, and I don't like missing out on stuff. Like, you guys go and do some cool shit. Like, dude, I've been at the Capitol. I've been fucking everywhere, man. Like, what you guys doing? We're going to storm the Capitol. You got beers? Like, yeah,
Let's go. We got beers and funny hats.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I thought I was going to an Eagles game.
All right, voicemails. What do we got?
Question. If you could be Eiffel Towered by Jesus and Satan, who would you want in the front and who would you
Wow.
want in the back?
That's a good question.
Oh boy.
I am definitely not sucking Jesus's dick.
Ooh, I don't know though, because I think of
I think the devil will like face fuck you.
yo.
So
yeah,
that's
bro.
so I'm actually
Your mascara gonna be running.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So that's why I think I'm gonna. That's the answer. I'm not getting face fucked. I will suck your dick. You're not face fucking me. And Jesus can be all like, I don't know. I feel like Jesus would get head weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
You know?
Jesus, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just yeah.
Fuck. I want to get
devil.
head from Jesus so we can do the ponytail thing.
Imagine JC. He's always doing that thing with his hand like this too. He's always got that hand like that. Notice that?
Yeah.
What is that? But yeah, he's just doing that.
Just
Puts the hair up.
guess who's been a good boy today?
Guess who turned the other cheek?
Yeah, I'd suck Jesus's dick probably. I mean, if it look, but also like, man, devil's gonna fuck that ass though. Devil,
Well, that's the thing about
Devil's
see,
gonna
when
fuck
a
that
girl
ass.
gets Eiffel Towered, it's like at least like half of it is
it's in a good hole.
yeah, right. I'm assumably, you know. Jackie,
I just say
which
too. I also
side?
like because if I'm looking at Jesus, like let's call a spade a spade. Jesus is a better bod than the devil.
Jesus is ripped.
Yeah, Jesus is nice. Jesus got a fucking hard
you
body.
also got to think the devil. Which devil are we talking?
Like devil.
Beelzebub, like the devil Are we just talking about is he taking the form of like a guy who has like horns and a tail, or is he gonna have like hoofs and he's a fucking like monster?
Or we talking about like that dude Lucifer on ABC.
Right. Oh,
Like
man, that guy.
Wednesday nights at 9. I'd suck that
Then
dick.
They can just rotate, man. They can just have themselves a time.
Boy. Making Jesus and the devil touch tips.
Some friendly fire over there.
Imagine that. I just explode the universe. Like, what happened? Like, fights made Jesus and the devil touch tips.
That's what was going on in the desert for 40 days.
So wait, Jackie, who would you?
Well, I think that like, okay, because the devil isn't thinking about like you, and so he's just gonna like from the back, whatever. Jesus would probably have like a more soft touch.
The devil's gonna clap them cheeks.
He's gonna clap them cheeks and,
Jesus
like,
will
not-
probably like just let you do your thing and just be happy.
Which I imagine is quite difficult during a fucking like during.
It's very hard to
Eiffel
suck a dick
Tower.
during an Eiffel Tower.
I was like, you got to get in sync. It's
Yeah,
gotta,
because
like, give and take.
If it's got to be like one of those.
Imagine Jesus and the devil's like fighting. Like,
It's got to be.
dude,
like
fucking slow down! I'm trying to make love to her pussy. It's like I'm trying to touch her stomach acid. How about you hurry up?
Gotta make her squirt blue. It's got to be like almost like those like locomotive wheels. You know, they have those things that kind of go like this.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you gotta do it. 'Cause if your head's going against the grain with what's going on back there, it's not good. Final answer: devil's gonna pound that ass, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, I think so. But like the devil like fucking fart in my face while I'm sucking his dick. I think it was funny.
He'd be terrible. Yeah. He'd be terrible.
But like, yeah, you know, it's got to be Jesus for the abs. I'd slip a finger in his butt. He wouldn't know what to do about that. Like, am I gay now? What the fuck? Am I going to hell? Satan's behind him like, come on home,
I'm
buddy.
gonna say, John puts the finger and then the devil just goes, "You come with me." Both you boys are coming with me.
Then I turn up and smirk and I turn into the devil. I was the whole time.
It was me the whole time, Austin. All right, next up.
Hey boys, first time, long time. Got kind of a weird one for you. So, you know, I got a dog. He got neutered very young. I often think about what's it like to not come as a dog, which is odd. But what do you guys think the longest a human, I guess a male, has ever gone? Like, how old has the oldest person been before they came for the first time?
The thing about it is, I think you cap it at like early teens, no matter what, because of wet dreams.
Nope, because some people don't have those.
But most people do.
Most? That's not the question.
I think.
He said
almost all
the
of
single oldest person. Let's assume the oldest person has never had a wet dream.
them. Okay, let's.
Because most people don't. I've never had a wet dream.
Okay, well, so then in order for this to like really happen, it needs to be like you don't have a wet dream, you want to become a priest or some shit, like you live like a celibate life.
Yeah.
And or you're like, you know, injured, you like lose your dick or some shit like that, or you don't have.
Some people just don't fuck, right? Like there are people alive right now who are just regular ass
Coming,
people.
though.
Yeah, but like.
Not
Oh,
fucking,
I see,
not
I
fucking.
see, I see.
I'm talking about just coming.
You could just be like uber religious. Like you're just waiting
Yeah.
for your wife and you never find the wife.
Yeah.
Right. So
I guess, but I think those people still masturbate.
I don't think the fucking crazy Catholics do, dog. I don't know why I keep calling you dog, but I like it.
It's all good, dog.
That's what I'm saying, dog. It's on, daddy.
It's on and popping. But I just think, like, realistically,
I think there's been a person. I'm gonna fucking stake my fucking flag in the ground right now. I think a person has died of old age
without coming.
without ever coming.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yup.
No.
I guarantee
No fucking
it.
way.
Dude, I'm fucking
You
men's
just
warehouse
get
in this shit.
just
I
get
guarantee
loaded
it.
up, dude.
Huh?
You just get loaded up. Eventually,
Yeah.
it comes out.
Yeah, sometimes he'd piss white, but he wasn't sure why.
That guy's coming. There's just
I
no
mean-
way. Oh, fuck you! That call sucked a fucking devil dick. That was a terrible call. Fuck off. Suck my dick.
That's a bad call.
Did
It
you
is.
see Bucky was, that's a ball.
It is. It's a guarantee. There's an absolute guarantee someone has died over the age of 60 with a full ball of cum, full sack of cum.
That would be. Imagine you go to the fucking funeral home and they're draining you and everything. They got a fucking bucket of
No,
cum.
and they're coughing. They just cut a hole in the bottom of it so like his nuts can hang out like Van Wilder's dog. It's just like we can't lay him down. He had this weird setup where he slept between a couch and an ottoman.
That's great. I'm gonna say it's like 15,
15. You are
20.
nuts, bro.
20.
I definitely came before I was 15, but if I didn't go to middle school with perverts, I wouldn't have. I would have not come until I fucking learned out what jerking off was later. I
When did you learn what jerking off was?
I don't know what ages are.
I just did
I learned
it in-
how old I was in 6th grade.
I just did it in 7th grade. I just did it. It was like the summer going into 7th grade. I didn't know like grab your hand and jerk it off. It just happened.
It
Just did it. It was like I don't know. I just did it. Like I was kind of beating it and then it just spit it out. And I was like, oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. And
I
did it
had
all
like
day
8th
long.
graders like teach me.
Ugh.
I was the cool 6th grader, so 8th graders hung out with me, and they were like, "Dude, you know what you gotta do tonight?" I remember I was a Tuesday. I was sitting on the back of the bus with the 8th graders because I was a fucking legend, and we had skiing, and we were coming home from ski club, and they were like, "Bro, tonight when you get home, fucking jerk
Wax that dick,
dude,"
yeah.
and then like tell us about it. And then so next ski club, I was like, "Fellas." And Jessica. Jess is back there. And I said, fellas, I did it. I think it's broken because nothing came out. And I don't think things came out for a while.
Really?
But it was...
But you were feeling it like
I
You
guess
probably just
I
weren't
don't
coming.
really remember.
probably were just
No, I definitely felt because I knew to stop. I was like, that was whatever that was it.
Mm.
But it was just there was.
But that's like
nothing.
sometimes when
and then
chicks are
that's
like,
when I
they
thought
think
you
they're
had
coming, but they're
to. I thought you had to jerk off with a full bladder. So the next time I jerked off was
You peed on yourself. Comes full circle.
it didn't pee. I thought that just like having to pee would make it happen, and I peed a little bit, sure, because I tried to push it out. But
All right, last voicemail is brought to you by 3Chi.
Hey fellas, watching you guys on Bert's show. I'm on a diet and I'm watching this. It's making me want to fucking end myself. Jar. I'm on a diet. KFC called me Fat Francis. That shot my ego. And I was just wondering,
I don't know who it is, but
what is the worst thing to like watch or see someone eat while you're trying to restrain yourself?
First of all, I don't think he looks like Fat Francis. I think that's racist against redheads. Also, that's fat gentleman's not fat.
No, but Francis is
chiseled.
Did you see there was a guy, Francis's mic, was right here, and blocking his chest, and his shirt was very form fitting, and it looked like Francis had on a Vanna White gown. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It was very funny.
I would never be able to answer this question. I don't understand the question really. What's
the worst thing to have be eaten
whenever
in front of you?
I want
if someone's chowing down on a bagel when you're trying to do no carbs, it's like
no.
fucking
I
kill you.
get it. I fundamentally understand the question.
You just don't diet. So.
I think no, it's not. But I want people to start doing this thing I do, and it's whenever you want to do something, you just do it.
Do it. Called anarchy, my friends.
Yeah, I know. When you want a drink? Yeah. What time is it? It's 10 a.m. Who cares? Have a fucking drink. Right? I've
been doing that with first meal, second meal. You want to have a fucking cheesesteak for breakfast?
You want a
Go ahead.
KFC fucking casserole when you're on a diet?
Done.
How about you have the fucking KFC casserole?
Yeah. Right.
Don't
just do it.
Don't fucking don't prevent yourself.
Doesn't he look like my dress?
Yeah, I can see that.
Imagine friends just came in here like Buffalo Bill, just in a fucking dress.
Do not
Yeah,
prevent
like,
yourself from having
but
fun.
I mean, so the one class I remember from in college was it was a philosophy class that actually stuck with me. And there is there's all these different types of philosophies out there, these different like styles. I don't know what the word is. And one of them is hedonism, where it's like just do what makes you feel good, you know? And every decision you come across in your life, say what's going to bring me the most joy. I'm looking out for myself. That's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. I recommend it. Well, it hasn't made me happy or anything.
And I think there's like
When I want to do it, I do it.
I think there's a caveat, like as long as it doesn't hurt you or others, right?
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
But
That's what hedonism is? I thought it was that, and that's what that dude was fucking in the Speedo, right?
well, I think
That's hedonism,
I think
too.
hedonism, has taken on this thing of like sex depraved, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I think it just inherently means like focusing on pleasure for yourself and like whatever comes of it, you know.
Yeah, I am a full-on supporter of hedonism. So I genuinely don't. It would be up there, the KFC casserole. If
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a strict diet.
And all of the KFC sides and the biscuits
And that was
the freshly
so
cooked chicken.
good.
Yo, he made
It
that
was-
chicken like perfect. It was
Yeah.
like juicy. At first, I thought it was gonna be undercooked. Then I was like, what if it's overcooked? It was perfect.
It was incredible. I mean, I think we both agreed we fucking shit our pants. But
Butts just exploded. I mean, if you take all of KFC and put it in your belly,
yeah.
you know it's not gonna go.
Per every bite is a full menu of KFC.
That is unholy, man.
It was fucking.
It was
delicious.
delicious. To me, it would be like a bagel when you're not trying to eat carbs, like a big fat cheesesteak, but like donuts. If people were eating my fucking donuts in front of me, it's donut season. Someone's getting the crunch in front of me, I'll kill them.
I guess mine would be a beer. Like if I was like, like it was like we just got done skiing or something and I wasn't drinking and I was like, damn, that beer looks good.
Well, you're an alcoholic. All right, time for our interview with Miss Pat. It's always a fucking trip, and this time was no exception. It's Miss Pat on KFC Radio. Let's talk to her.
So the new dildo that's just hit the market. It might be old to me. I just heard about it. That like you can put your favorite thing in there, with it whipped cream, a Sprite.
Oh, inside of it, and then it'll squirt?
Yeah.
Like it's a dick that's coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what do you
I
put
can
in there?
see it now.
So she told me I could put Coca-Cola in mine.
Yeah.
I don't know fucking
What would
Coke.
you put in?
If I had to put, what hole is it going in?
Your mouth, Nick. I mean, man.
I mean, like I'm just curious.
Bro, you tell me, man.
I'm trying to pick the acidity of the beverage.
well, where you want it at?
I want it.
You prefer.
I bet you do.
So you fucking. So you're fucking yourself in the mouth with. Why are you fucking yourself in the mouth with the dildo?
Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be faster. That's it.